When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boise State Broncos offense will take the first swing of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun, the running back has it. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throat, and they gashed you.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got his man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boise State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys. That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Looking for a gap. It's Turbin. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Got his man quickly. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Cano. Throws for the tight end. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. Ripping through the defense. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Green Wave. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Give to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's going to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Cano. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Broncos will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. He lets one fly deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Greenway. And once he got loose, it was all over.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Offense gets set for second down. He leaves it with his back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Broncos are marching down the field. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Cano. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on first down from the 30. He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got it. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Estrada. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll immediately call timeout.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Cano. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun first half than you? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Estrada. And tackled there by the defense. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
29 Phillies, 2-9.
Looking to throw, it's Cano. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Mississippi State was anything but dominant, but the Bulldogs are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Turbin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Using his legs, it's Gore. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Boise State ready to send out that offense. 42 Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to throw. It's Cano. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tulane. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense...
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Penn. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw, it's Penn. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Back open in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Broncos want to move quickly. The give and the run on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw on second down. They're trying to get to it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
From the gun. He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. The Broncos get enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Penn. Trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
At midfield, he's got room. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. And the Broncos are on the move. They'll run it to the right.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
From the gun, give on the inside. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the tackler.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.